What is up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is for a post-game instant reaction video. And hey, massive win, Jay. I thought there's so many things to talk about in this game. So many plays where you Sooner fans are probably pulling their hair out. So many plays where you were losing your mind in excitement. But I just want to start off by saying, Jay, OU took a step in the right direction physically tonight. I thought physically answered the challenge. BV called a great game defensively, I thought.
Oh yeah, I thought him and some of the Arbuckle, like he called great play, and then it was like there was one drive where Mateer underthrew Keontez Lewis, had him wide open. I thought overall the game plan was good, really good. They played well. They had mistakes, man, and they still won the game by 24-13. So I'll take it all day long, any day of the week. So it's a win.
Hey, Kanik answered a couple of questions tonight, Jay. His yak was really good.
Kanik was great tonight.
He actually blocked really well on the play where he goes in motion and freed Mateer. Got to catch the ball. Listen, 2 straight great calls by Buck. You had the screen to Barnes on a blitz they had, and then you had the reverse pitch pass. That's got you got to catch it. But
you also had on the last drive. What a drive, by the way. You have to run the ball, and they were doing it. That's impressive.
It is impressive.
And you had a great call with Torrey Blaylock there. One guy to beat.
Torrey Blaylock's got to break that.
Yeah, that was a pretty good play by that defense.
It was a great play by the guy. You get high step it, you go in. As someone in the Discord, high step it, you go in.
Kanik was great. Barnes had a pretty good day for him.
Barnes did some good things. I don't want to see him out there.
I agree, Jeremy.
It's still weird that Ott didn't play. Now Blaylock was their best one, but they're going to get better at running the ball, Jay. They are, because Mateer is so good at running the ball.
Well, that gives him an advantage, but I don't know if he can. He took some freaking licks. He can't take licks like that for 12 more games, whatever it is.
I don't think they'll use him that way, except when they have to, Jay. Hey, Crystal. Hey, I'm just saying. And I also said the same thing about USF today. Hey, Jay, Fasusi hobbled out. Let's talk injuries. Gentry Williams left the game, came back for like 2 plays, left again. Devin Jordan was the guy out there. And then Fasusi hobbled off. It didn't look serious because he was able to at least hobble off. They didn't have to come help him off, but looks like he got rolled up, Jay.
I know. I thought I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it. Ozida, I thought Ozida played really well tonight. Simmons, I thought Simmons was good for the most part. Hey, 24-13. I think you picked 31-13. I picked 24-17. We were both kind of close.
Hey, D, I knew you'd be on here. D, what do you mean that you hate the way we have to win? Are you talking about because of the QB run game? It's Michigan. That's been Michigan forever.
All I know is there was a bunch of Michigan that came out and said they're going to get 200 yards rushing. Take away the 80-yard run, what'd they get?
Like 140. They got 172, Jay.
Take away the 80-yard run, though.
Jay, OU stuffed the run.
For the most part.
OU stuffed the run. Brent Venables tonight proved himself again as a DC. I thought management-wise, Arbuckle, Jay, maybe the biggest series was right before the half. OU's able to go up 14 because they have a great drive, leave no clock. All that, Jay, was great, man. Great.
Hey, and Carlos on here too. Hey, thanks for getting on here, Carlos. Hey, no bad blood against Michigan. I hope Michigan does well. I like Sharon Moore, so I'm fine with that. I like Michigan. Michigan's a physical team. They were down some players. It kind of hurt them.
Absolutely.
OU's been there, done that, seen that. So Heineke was great tonight.
Heineke was great. Kendall Daniels. A few weeks ago, I said Kendall Daniels is going to be the best player on this defense, and people laughed me off this air. They said that is the dumbest take. Kip Lewis is. Guys, Owen Heineke's playing as good as Kip or better.
Owen Heineke's playing a lot of minutes.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Hey, when do we want to open the phone lines? I've seen people.
We're going to let's open the phone lines at the 10-minute mark. Let's keep talking through some game. Hey, about Jaden Ott. Didn't play well tonight, but
he didn't look very good. Yeah.
Hey, but
he still looks like he's trying to figure it out, doesn't he?
To sit here and act like Jaden Ott can't be a really good player for OU this year is ridiculous.
It remains to be seen. Nobody knows.
The trash comments, the people who say this guy's trash, this guy's trash, this guy's trash.
If you don't,
let's just stop that.
If you don't know anything, the word trash is way overused these days.
Oh, it's unbelievably overused.
Hey, big win for Oklahoma.
Huge win, massive win. If you can't say it's a massive win, get out of here.
Couple things that I think were huge in this game. OU played awful in the special teams. About cost them. I mean,
horribly.
I mean, you had a couple of things on Sammy O. The first time, I thought he could have blocked it. He didn't try to block it. The second time, I thought he could have blocked it too, but he's not laying out. He's just kind of running, and he runs right into him.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Jay, Ron was at the game, said the crowd, he hadn't seen it since I kudos to the crowd. Heard it was really good. It is a massive win, Eric. It's a massive win. If you don't like it, see ya. It's a massive win. Home against number 14 in a physical test. This is a physical test. The Michigan line.
Well, hold up. Are you saying massive because of it really would have been bad if they would have lost, right?
Where OU's been, Jay, off of last year, and the physical test, Jay, the physical test that everyone was worried about, the O-line showed out tonight, I thought the O-line played tough.
Hey, after last week, there was a lot of bad talk about the O-line. They were better. The fact that you really didn't mention Fasusi's name probably means he played really well. I'd have to go back and watch, but I thought the O-line played really good. I mean, Mateer, if you watch in the second half, Martindale started bringing more pressure, and he was having to throw the ball away. First half, they didn't. They played pretty well. There was some really good calls by Arbuckle, I think. And then, hey, I always like to tell it like it is. Okay, listen, Mateer missed some throws tonight that he's got.
He absolutely did, Jay.
And you got to make those. He knows it, but he also made some really good. The one of Tanya when he was scrambling was huge, playing the game because he had just missed Keontez Lewis. That was a big play, but
that was a great redemption.
They're only going to get better in this off. The offense is going to keep getting better, and I think you got a really good defense. Good.
The defense tonight. I think Dominique Williams played maybe his best game as a Sooner tonight, Jay. People have been on Dominique Williams. I thought the defense, the line was really good. The scheme, they had a couple of busts, but outside of that, Jay, Brent Venables knew what was happening on the other side of the ball. Absolutely knew what was happening.
Oh, for sure.
OU dominated the game, and outside of those blunders, you've got to fix the blunders. Mateer's got to put air into the ball, Jay. Got to put air into the ball on a couple of those. But I like how he redeemed himself. And listen, John Mateer is a gamer and a leader, period. He takes hits. His running ability is so unique because he stops on a dime. He's got great vision. I thought really good blocking. They went I formation on a big third down play, Jay. Kannick at fullback, Barnes and tailback, pick up power hit. That was great.
Hey, surprised a little bit through two games, OU doesn't have a turnover. And what do they have, like 2 sacks total? Now, teams, it'll be interesting to see this defense when you play a team that's more spread out and like to throw the ball because they haven't really played that yet. Now, it'll be a bit. I mean, Auburn's going to run a lot too with quarterback when they face him. So,
hey, can you show that super for us, Jay? I can't get it. Josh Crenshaw, thank you for the super chat, $9.99. Appreciate you. I can
read it. I can read it to you. For some reason, it's not showing up. But
go ahead and read it, Jay.
And the media eats some crow. All we heard about was this freshman quarterback should have won by 20 without those turnovers. Boomer freaking Sooner. Kannick MVP. Kannick had a great game. Now, one thing we're not talking about, Torrey Blaylock looked pretty healthy.
Looked really healthy, Jay.
He
had some good runs. It is a really good win, Jay. And I just, again, am super impressed with OU's offensive line, Jay. I mean, they had a couple of pressures, a couple times where they just had great penetration, but I thought OU's offensive line, Jake Michaela at center, wasn't the best at run blocking, great at pass blocking. Fasusi was really good outside of the whiff on that one play early in the second half. So,
hey, Mateer, the play, there was a couple balls on it. The one to Burks that hit the Michigan guy in the helmet, and then the one to Keontez Lewis. Let me just say my perspective. You tell me if you totally disagree. Both those, Herbie said it. Anybody that watched it, no, there needs to be more air into the ball, right? Got to lead him.
Correct.
They had space. I also wonder if part of it is from playing in the conference you've been playing in and think you can just do that. I mean,
Jay, he's got to get it over the. I mean, that's. Now, I wish Burks would have turned around and gone up for that and maybe drawn the interference call. I thought Guillory was phenomenal tonight. Gentry getting hurt, that hurts because Gentry Williams was all over the place tonight when he was in there.
Yeah.
No word on Fasusi. He hobbled off on his own. I would think it's a rolled ankle. You got Temple on the road next week where you got to clean up some things.
Wow, we got breaking news. Wow.
Huge Steeler man.
Congrats. Got engaged to fiance during the day today and finished the day with the Sooner win. What a great day. Hey, congratulations to you, Steeler man. That is awesome. Hey, don't schedule the wedding on a OU game day probably, right?
Hey, positives, Mateer, Kanik, O-line, negatives, RB1, RB2, RB3, safeties out of position. Hey, I'll say this, though.
Yeah.
It's not like there was a ton of running room. They got some tough yards. I mean, the running blank game's got to be a little better. Hey, we're going to limit calls to, since there's so many people on here, Jay, probably under a minute. Get your point. Get out. Let's get the next one on. Huge win for OU tonight, 24-13, holding Michigan to 13 points. I think it's big. Jay, let's get to Platone, followed by Bobby. What's up?
Hang on. Let me make sure I get this.
Let's get this set. Here we go.
All right. What's
Can
up,
you hear me?
Platone?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah. All right. So last year, if we rolled out with that offense, we would only have 50 yards total offense. This year,
it'd have been a loss.
That's a huge difference. So obviously happy with the win. The defense was one of the best performances I've seen. I think they gave up one long run, but other than that, that defense looked like the 03 defense that shut down A&M and we won by 70-something points. So I was very happy about that. Obviously, the special teams was a disaster. It looks like the guys are not practicing catching it or fielding it correctly. They're trying to stretch their arms out. They're trying to run under at the last second. And that has led to a lot of mess ups. So the special teams needs a lot of work. I also feel like whenever Michigan started pressing the line and blitzing, it seemed like we kept trying to throw deep balls, which are low percentage. I know there's no safety help on those blitzes, but why can't we can we throw a slant or something? I mean, that seems a way more high percentage throw.
Slant was open all night. They hit it a few times early. Second half went away from it, but at the end in the fourth quarter, they kind of ran some real short hitch routes for ball control, and that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. One more thing, I'll get off. Okay, so we tried to go for the punt and we ran into the kicker. Here's my take on that. Other teams, maybe like Virginia Tech in the old days, they used to be really good at that. But my thing on blocking punts, it's a very high risk, low reward play because it seems like whenever we do it at OU, it's been like 20 years since we've had good punt blocking schemes. We always run into that guy and give him a roughing the pair. I would just tell the guys, don't try to block, just play coverage. I just feel like it's a low
high
risk play.
It's a high risk, and it's a big momentum switch. Big momentum switch. Hey, thanks, Platone. Appreciate it. Chuck, I don't owe Barnes an apology because I give it up to Barnes. He played well tonight. Last week he didn't. I mean, great tonight. Did some good things in the run game, blocking, and picked up some tough yards. Let's get to Bobby, followed by Johnson, followed by phone lines are full. Let's keep it quick. Here we go.
Okay, kudos to the crowd. The crowd was awesome. SEC crowd, that was great. And one more thing, Kanik for the Blitnikoff. How about that?
Hey, probably a little overstretched, but huge. Great playing tonight.
We're going for that. We're going for that this year. But other than that, that was what a great game. It was fun. That was fun. It feels like tell you the truth, I haven't felt that way since maybe the early 2000s. Where an offensive defense kind of coming together. Only the second game of the year too.
Yeah. I wish Kenny could have caught that great play call by Buck though.
Yeah,
that would have been huge.
Yeah. But it's fun to have. It's fun to get the juices flowing again. It's exciting. It's going to be a great year, no matter what. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Let's get to Johnson, who's probably at the stadium or outside the stadium.
What's up, Johnson? You there?
I tell you what, this team played tonight. They came to play. It was a roller coaster game, guys. A roller coaster game. But what I liked about it was the fight and the grit of this team. They did not give. When they could have folded, when they had some turnovers and that big 75-yard run, you take that 75-yard run out, they only had 71 yards rushing. Brent called a great game plan. Mateer, it was a roller coaster on him all night. He has work to do. We know that. That's why I keep saying he's better than average now. We got a lot to go. We got a lot of work to do, but that was a great game. Great game, great defensive play. That team fought and they fought and they fought like champions tonight. And I look forward to see what's happening around down the road.
Hey, that's right.
Gritty team, baby. Gritty team.
Gritty.
Hey, a couple of years ago, they would have folded like a cheap tent. Tonight, they didn't.
That's because the offense, led by Mateer, he made some mistakes, but he's gritty. He's tough. He's tough as nails.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tough as nails. They're playing. They're fighting for Brent right now. They're fighting for Brent.
They are. I mean, you got to say
that. That's a big win. I've been there since 5 a.m. today. And I tell you what, this crowd was electric tonight. The Michigan fans, hey, I can't. They were fantastic too. The Michigan fans were fantastic.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Thompson, appreciate you.
All right, guys, I gotta go. It's pretty loud in here.
Have a good one, man.
Hey, adversity was huge tonight. They fought back. Huge. That's probably the biggest thing you can say. Let's get to corrections.
What's up, corrections?
Hey guys, how you doing tonight?
Great.
Hey, win, baby. I'm happy, of course.
Yeah, baby. Hey, we'll take it any way you can get it. Just really impressed. Kind of like what Johnson said, a great team effort. Yeah, there's some things we got to get cleaned up, and they will get cleaned up, I'm sure. Kudos to the offensive line who got bagged on by the entire media all week long, rightfully so. They played very well tonight. And I tell you what, we dominated Michigan on both sides of the ball. Just absolutely dominated, physically tough. And I tell you what I saw, we'll get things cleaned up. Yeah, the special teams weren't great at all. And we should have won by a much bigger margin. But this is a team that you look at tonight with how hard they play, that can really do some damage with our schedule this year. You know,
yeah, it was tough, but hey, this is a big win for Oklahoma. Now you got to keep. We've all said undefeated going into Texas. That's what you need to do, and you've done that so far. You need to keep doing it.
Yeah, we did all of college football a favor. Remember, Michigan asked for this smoke, and those cheaters can go back up north with a big L stamped on their head. Boomer.
Sooner. Hey,
I gotta
shout out to Lori. Shout out to Lori for the super. Thanks so much, Lori. Appreciate your support, as well as someone else who just did that, Jay.
That would be Damon Dustin. So Lori and Damon, thanks so much for the supers. Appreciate it.
Let's get to John.
What's up, John?
Yeah, hey, I just want to say something about Jaron Kanik. I mean, I'll tell you, every single other player in this country would have hit the transfer portal. And, you know, the guy switches hats, goes to offense, and I got to remind myself that that's not Drake Stoops out there. You know, I mean,
he's quick.
What a great athlete, and what a just a great kid. You know, I mean, it's a great win. You know, it just like what I'm seeing out there, and I think this, you know, this team. I'm optimistic.
Yeah, I am too. Now the thing is, Kanik had such a good game. If he would have had that touchdown pass, that would have been just the icing on the cake. I mean,
yeah. I know. I wanted that,
nice.
You know, and that's great. But I just he keeps making plays, and then the guy's got hands, and he's a great athlete. You know, and he's making blocks. I mean, it's it just yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to say about it.
Yeah,
it's been a huge, refreshing sight for the tight end room. It has. He blocked well tonight.
Yeah. I mean, just a great athlete, great player, great kid. You know, I mean, and defense was great. You know, I just you can't say. Last week, all the naysayers were like, "Well, it's an FCS team. You guys suck." All that, but you know, now we just beat a blue blood team that.
Physical.
So you can't. Yeah, I mean, you can't argue with that. You can't argue with what you just saw. I don't care what anybody says.
Big win. Hey, thanks, John.
Huge win. Thanks, John.
Good call, John.
Yep, Kanik was huge tonight. Hey, thanks to Amitaba. Thanks to Amitaba tonight for the super. Appreciate your support, Amitaba. Let's get to Dwayne.
What's up, Dwayne?
Hello. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I was calling you guys because remember I'm the guy who said that team looks way more organized. And they look like a team with an offensive coordinator, which they do have this year.
Yeah.
And I think their only weak spot is the offensive line. I think that offensive line is no better than last year, just a year older. They work hard, but I don't think they're a championship level offensive line. In the SEC, they're going to face teams with good defenses and explosive offenses like Tennessee, like Ole Miss, like LSU. And they're going to have to – the defense is good, but they wouldn't challenge tonight really, but they showed they were super physical. So you can't say nothing about the defense. They just could only stop who was in front of them, right? And they did a great job, except for one bullcrap, one fluke run play. And then super biased Big Ten fake referees calling some bad plays like when – what was his name, Satania? Got down, he got to the 6. Clearly, he did not step out.
I thought that should have been upheld. That should not have been overturned.
Yeah, he didn't step out. And the one, it was another one where they threw some kind of penalty, and it wasn't no penalty. But yeah, they was trying to keep Michigan in the game, and I hope that offensive line develops with the season and gets better. But the team look like a year more mature. They got the depth.
They've got some old
and
guys.
everything.
They've got some veterans.
Yeah, and Koenig, he looks
Great
like
tonight.
a H-back. He looks like a H-back. He got speed. He got the hands. He got the athleticism, and he can block like a fullback. Not an inline tight end, but he blocks like the H-back, which is more like a fullback, right? And they're tearing it up. And people are worrying about Mateer. Mateer can run, which makes your offense even more dangerous. I'm just hoping he don't get hurt. That's the only thing. You got to keep him healthy. He's a physical guy. He's strong like Jalen Hurts. They both super strong, but I hope he can stay healthy. And the receivers can actually run routes and catch this year, right?
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, I think when you get Giovanni Gibson, it's going to help a lot in that receiver room.
Oh, he's going to come back.
Oh, he'll be back. Giovanni will be.
Yeah.
Giovanni. I don't know about Jaden, but
Okay.
hey, thanks for the call, man. We got to get the next one. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Hey, Jay, I want to get to the super before we get to Keith. Someone just put a super in there. I want to say thanks for it. Josie, thank you. I'm going to address something in the chat real quick.
You also had Madman.
Madman. Oh, Madman. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you so much. Hey, I'm going to address something in the chat real quick. Stop with personal attacks on people. We'll ban people when we want to ban people. I'm sick and tired of everyone worried.
It's an opinion show. Like, of course,
worried about what other people are like. They care more about what other people say than OU winning. It's ridiculous. But let's not talk about someone hitting someone. Like, please stop or just leave on those things. Let's get to the next caller. You guys have been great so far. Keith, let's hear it.
Man, what an awesome win tonight. I tell you what, not since the Alabama win last year have I been so excited. It felt like a Texas win. I mean, it was just fantastic. Even with all the mistakes, the interception, the muff kicks and all these other little things and the penalties from their officials, we still beat them.
Yeah, I mean, that was the most impressive thing.
It could have been worse. It could have
been a lot worse, yeah.
I mean, my gosh, the former national champion, big boys from the North, we just pushed them all around. And listening to Toby Rowland call the game, they said the running game was getting better as the game went along. The O-line was pushing them back, creating more space. So that's a positive. If that keeps on going, we're going to keep on getting better.
Keith, the last drive where OU had to run the ball and run the clock, they were able to do it. I think that's the biggest thing. Mateer's addition, how he's able to run the ball, should help in the long run. They've got to get better at running the ball with the running backs and attacking different ways, but huge win tonight. Line was really good. Thanks so much.
A long, sustained 8-minute run play.
Huge.
That was awesome.
It was great. It was great.
It was epic, as Joe sees.
Well, great win. BV, I think, has a signature win, and all the naysayers can just go pound sand.
All right, let's get. Hey, thanks. Let's go to Okie Lawn Guy. Let's get to the next one.
Thanks for the super, Tatted Sailor. Appreciate the super, man. Big time.
Yes, thank you.
Big time. Thank you. Let's get to. Let me get him on here. Okie, what's up?
Okie, what's up?
How we doing, guys?
Doing really good. Doing really good.
Well, how you?
Hey, great. Hey, great win. Hey, great win. You know, it's going to be hopefully a springboard for the rest of the season, right?
That's it, right there. That's perfect way to use it. I think that's perfect. Springboard.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
It was a game that OU made too many mistakes to make. I mean, you can't make those types of mistakes this year and expect to come out unscathed. But you did tonight because the defense was absolutely phenomenal. They get the muffed punt and turn around and hold Michigan to a field goal. That was big. They just kept fighting back the right way. I thought it was really good leadership on both sides.
Yeah, that muff punt really scared me because as soon as we stopped him and then all of a sudden we muffed it and gave the ball back to him, I said, holy cow, if they score right here, it's going to be a completely different game. But the defense held up strong. And, yeah, I'm impressed with I like that number 38. I don't know if he's a backup.
Man.
I don't know if he's a backup or if he's the starter, but
he's behind Kip Lewis, but they're rotating him in a lot. They're keeping guys fresh.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hey, I mean, again, I think it's a great springboard. I mean, we're gonna say that now we're world beaters now. No, but it was a really, really solid win.
Exactly.
It's a great win. Program's going in the right direction. Need to clean up some things, and hey, we'll just chips will fall where they may as the season goes along, right?
That's
Correct.
right.
Hey, thanks, Okie.
Hey, you guys have a great evening. We'll see
You
you.
too. Hey, they would not have done that drive last year. They couldn't have done it last year.
Hey, that was a good call because I think you don't want to get too high, but it's a good win. I like that call by Okie. I think it was well said there.
Get to the next one.
To fit with Fry. What's up?
Let's go.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's going on?
Hey, I know one of those callers said that offensive line isn't championship level. That pass blocking was top notch. I'm telling you.
Pass blocking has been good for 2 games.
If you have pass blocking like that and you're getting over 100, they had well over 100 yards rushing tonight. Barnes played well. I was surprised about that. The man played really well. Hey, Kanik, a man among boys. Boys fast right down the middle, running those seam routes when they bring that safety up. But what I want to get to, oh, buddy, that defense was nasty. Kendall Daniels. Hey, you guys said Kendall Daniels. You see that hit he laid?
That was a hit.
No, Reggie Powers laid one on number 0 that
he did.
Made him stumble off the field. Boy, David Stone laid one too. I don't know if you guys saw that one.
Stone's playing well.
Stone is Hey, man, I'm excited because we made all those mistakes. We fumbled a punt, dropped a punt. We muffed one, got it back inside the 10-yard line, and we scored 24 points. That game should have been 35-3. You want to know the truth? Without the turnovers, 35-7. They had that long run, but 35-7. No turnovers, we would have blew the boys out the water. I'm proud of the guys.
Plays.
I'm not too hyped. I'm pretty hyped, obviously, because the game was today. But I'm clear-eyed on what we got ahead, and we better be ready because the SEC is tough as it gets. Auburn's going to be tough, man. Auburn's going to be tougher than Michigan because they have a better roster. But boys, tonight we won a champ. It felt like we won a championship. I sure am happy to get past this big test because this was the first one of the season. My heart was beating harder than you can imagine. And guess what? We got it done. Boomer Sooner for tonight, and hopefully Boomer Sooner for the whole season, baby. Let's go. Fire me up.
Let's go. Fit with Friday night. Hey, and he said Boomer Sooner all season. Well, we're going to the next call, which is Boomer Sooner for life. We got Corks on the line.
What's up?
Hey, I just want to say that's the best game this coaching staff has coached since they've been here.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
Both coordinators tonight.
Yeah, BV called a great game. Looked really good out there. I am concerned about the run blocking, however. I will say that. I am still very concerned about that.
But they blocked better tonight than they did last week.
Yeah, they did better, but it's still concerning. Is Fasusi okay? Was that a cramp or did I miss something?
It wasn't a cramp. I think he got rolled up on, but
he jogged off though, hopped off, I guess.
Oh no. But Fasusi and Fasusi, Ozida, Michaela, or however you say his name, and Simmons makes that line look a lot better, but I'm still worried about run blocking. But
They're
other than
have
that,
to do some things better in the running game. I think schematically, the more Mateer runs, maybe it'll open some things up. They did do I formation once on short yardage. I like that call.
Yeah, if the players didn't make a bunch of mistakes here and there, this would have been an absolute blowout. It wouldn't even have been close. We left about 21 points out there off the field.
Yeah, I mean, they made mistakes and still dominated the game.
Yeah, I like what I saw. I'm just, I still want better run blocking, and better running backs. Ott is not good. I'm sorry.
By the end of the year, Ott will be.
Yeah,
I think Ott's going to be a big weapon.
You don't know that, Jerm. You don't know that.
I think he's going to be a big weapon, Jake.
He looks like a waste of a bag to me so far, but
people said the same thing about Dominique Williams, and he played well tonight.
Well, yeah, he did all right.
People said it was a waste.
Well, I thought he was a waste.
Ott wasn't a waste. We'll see what he does.
I'll take a loss on that. I thought he was a waste.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Court, for the call, man.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Boomer Sooner.
Boomer Sooner. Let's keep them rolling. Let's keep them short and sweet. Give us your take. We got Colin on the line. Been a while since we've heard from Colin. What's up?
What's going on, guys?
How you been, dude?
I've been good, but this is a historic win. This is the record-setting footprint of what BV does, and I saw a tweet that I agree with. They messed around and let BV got a quarterback that's actually able to run an offense with an OC.
Yeah, I mean,
It felt like I was watching a Clemson game in 2017, where like their defense can just do whatever they want. But I think this fixed a couple special teams things, and we win by 2-3 scores. Satania's muff and running into the kicker when it wasn't necessary. But also, what surprised me, Owen Heineke was in there a lot.
He played a lot, didn't he?
I heard a lot about fall camp through him, and he showed today. Also, with the D-line, Marvin Jones Jr. made a couple plays. David Stone, Jaden Jackson. Again, our whole plan, even Kirk Herbstreit said, our whole plan was making Bryce Underwood beat us. We sold out for the run. We blitzed a lot because we knew Justin Haynes was getting a lot of touches. Because their best plays were the bootleg passes when we sold out for the run. But besides that,
good game.
I think we need to get a good running game behind Mateer. Mateer can't be our only option.
Correct.
Even though I love what he did today, but it felt like I could even call 3rd and short being a Mateer draw. Tory Blaylock's making a name for himself to be running back 1.
I think they're going to rotate. I mean, it's interesting.
I still respect Barnes. He played a good game with pass blocking and had a couple. But also Kanik, just straight athlete. The one-hand catch to start the drive at the opening drive. Like a couple key blocks on a scramble for a touchdown. It felt like we were hitting on all cylinders besides just a couple special teams, and I think we can go a far way. I think we're finally starting to turn the corner and seeing what a capable Brent Venables defense can do when they're playing behind a decent offense. You don't have to score every single time, but even when we didn't score and we had to punt, defense was holding to 3. We only gave up 1 75-yarder.
Yeah.
People thought it was going to be close, and we still won by 2 scores.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call. Colin. Appreciate you, man. We're going to get to another call, and then I'm going to got some stats I want to read to everyone.
Last call for a while. Let's go to
Sooner-thron.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
You?
Oh yeah, man, that was big time. I think it just watching Mateer do things that we haven't really seen at a quarterback in quite a while. Every now and then you'd see with DG, of course, last year you didn't see anything like that, but he just plays that looked like they were, going to be a sack or a mistake. He and how he stops on a dime and has power. I mean, it's pretty amazing how he runs. He doesn't. I mean, he makes guys miss that. He doesn't look like he'd be able to do it, but he really does. And then hitting some big passes, just that drive at the end of the first half was huge. And then, it gave up the one big play that was really the only bad one on the defense. And like everyone said, there was a lot of things that we could have worked on. It wouldn't have been close, but those are fixable things. Special teams is very fixable. But I'm just really happy for Venables. I really like Brent, and I think he got thrown into a situation that is very, very hard. And I think he had to take on so many different new things in the last 3 years. Last year, the injuries, the schedule, I really think, and I'm so happy for him. And then guys that were huge tonight are guys that stuck with him. Jaron Kanik easily could have transferred or disappeared. John Barnes could have transferred. A guy like Corey Heineke would have, but he stuck around.
Owen Heineke.
So those guys that have been with him all 4 years, and most of those guys probably would have transferred, but they stuck there and they came up in a game that was huge for Brent, huge for them, and they came through. And so it was really awesome to see guys that didn't follow the norm and stuck with the guy. And they
really good point.
Yeah,
that's a really good point. Really good point, Sooner-thron.
I thought it was great. But great win. We got some things to work on, but it was exciting, and to see us close out a game with the running game and the O-line getting better in the fourth quarter. That's what we used to do. We used to have leads, and we used to close teams out. And
keep doing it.
And because Mateer is such a threat running and throwing, it will help the run game the more we get to it. And we have a lot of young guys, so they're just going to get better. So, but great win, Boomer Center, and have a good night, buddy.
Hey, you too. Thanks.
Appreciate it. I'm going to get to some stats, Jay. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I want to get to one thing. Listen, I said it when we opened the show just because I'm pretty pumped that OU won. And Barnes is Barnes. Barnes is not a great
runner. Not going to wow you.
Hey, listen, Barnes, there were a lot of times in the second half, he literally ran into the back of an offensive lineman.
And just kept pushing his legs. Yeah, there was nothing impressive.
There was no vision there. He was just going to run it harder.
Toughness is what he brings you.
Yeah, and I thought he had a couple good runs. I'm not sitting here touting him as the next.
Blaylock had a couple good Blaylock had a couple of plays where he just made a guy miss. I mean, that's what I liked as a true freshman. Some stats: OU 22 first downs to Michigan's 12. Third down efficiency tonight, guys. Listen to this. OU 9 of 17, over 50% on third down conversions. Quarterback play, Arbuckle, those two things, I think the reason that's so high. And they had a lot of third and fours. Third down efficiency for Michigan, 3 out of 14, okay? Fourth down, OU was 1 out of 1. Michigan 0 for 1. Total yards, 408 to 288. Just a stellar defensive effort tonight. Passing, OU had 270 to 142. Bryce Underwood was 9 out of 24 against Venables' defense. We knew going into this game it was going to be like this, Jay, a freshman quarterback. And I was impressed by Underwood's composure. I was impressed by it, Jay's composure. But Mateer was 21 to 34. Definitely left some out there, Jay, for sure. Definitely left some.
Real quick, tell me how many passing yards Mateer had, how many rushing yards?
Let me go to individual. I thought he had almost 100 rushing, but he had 270 passing.
Okay.
Rushing yards, 19 carries, 74 yards.
So that's 340 yards of their 400. All Mateer.
I don't know what's going on in the chat, but I'm about to delete some people. So,
what do you mean?
Just inappropriate talk, man. Stop it, dude. It's ridiculous. And I'm saying people are talking about the Barnes stuff. Barnes did some good things when he was in. He didn't do any woo, wow, ooh, awesome. He had a big catch on third down, the screen pass right before the double reverse pass.
Great pass by Mateer.
That was a great pass by Mateer, great call, and really a good play by Barnes on that one. But I'm not going to sit here and say he was elite.
Yeah.
There's words being thrown around that don't need to happen. I'm about to delete some people.
I haven't seen listen real quick, carefully. There's like 500 people on there, whatever, and it's me and Jeremy. There's nobody running the chat. We're trying to do it all here, so keep it clean, please. Geez, I know people are excited and passionate, but
Jay, couple of plays, just a couple of players that stood out. To me, Heath Azida was solid all night. His first game back. Yeah. Another one that no one talks about was Derek Simmons tonight. I thought just the line in general. I thought overall really good, Jay. Standing up to a really tough test. I'm not going to lie, when Michigan charted out there the first time with the ball and you saw their O-line run out there, it was impressive, Jay. OU's defensive line and offensive line in the trenches, it mattered. It mattered, and OU stood up to that test.
And that's fair, Chief. That's kind of what I'm saying, too. That's kind of what I'm saying, too. He hasn't been very good, and at least he did a few good things today. That's about what you can say. I mean,
yeah. Hey, check out the Fan Stop tonight. Go to thefanstop.com and look at the apparel they have and sign up for the Shirt of the Month Club. Guys, what happened to Gentry? I've not heard. Have you heard, Jay, any updates on Twitter?
I'm getting ready to see if I got anything here.
Did you get anything? I didn't stay in here, Mateer, in the post game. I'm sure he blamed himself for some things.
He did. He did. He blamed himself for some things.
That's the type of the guy he is. I mean, hey, real quick, want to say prayers to April. What's the game in the ICU step-down unit with my daughter tonight? I appreciate you being on here tonight and cheering them on, and prayers for whatever is going on in your family. Hey, Stubby, Gentry was not injured going in this game. Gentry Williams was phenomenal in this game until he got hurt. I don't know what the injury is.
Yeah, I don't need.
I thought Jordan missed some things tonight.
Well, the first time he kind of snuck up. It happened twice, once with Powers and once with him. They snuck up to the under receiver, left the guy wide open when they already had under coverage from Daniels.
You covered the spread. They won. They covered the spread. And
let me ask you this. Who was your MVP on defense?
Early, it was Kendall Daniels.
It'd be hard not to say Heineke.
Yeah, he was really good. I thought
The other
Guillory,
one-
as Jake said, Guillory was really good, but they
Guillory's
didn't throw.
good, man.
They didn't throw enough on the outside for me to pick the cornerback.
Hell, but when they threw it to
It's a team effort, Jay, tonight.
I agree, but Jerm, when they threw it to Guillory's guy, he's impressive on the blitz. He made tackles. He has got to be now. It's 2 games. I don't want to hype this kid up over the play. Physically, and the way he's playing in 2 games, he's up there with true freshmen to play at Oklahoma.
I'll tell you on the R. Mason had a nice hit on the guy out of bounds, hitting him out of bounds. I thought Marvin Jones Jr. outside the ridiculous face mask, Marvin Jones Jr. had some good penetration night. Dominic Williams, Stone, Jackson. I mean, I guess you could say Halton may be the one you didn't hear a lot about, but man, the whole defensive line, who people thought was going to be pushed around, did not. Jay, they stood up to the expectations tonight. Lived up to him.
Stone's best play was when he chased down that little screen pass. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, Chief, thanks for the super and your support. Thank you so much, Chief. Says Mateer's postgame interview was awesome. Gave credit to his teammates, criticized himself, and came across the guy you wanted. Hey, Chief, here's who I want to play with. A guy, when you win, gives credit, and a guy, when you lose or does something bad, takes blame. He takes blame. He dishes out credit. That is a leader in my book. Great job. Thanks for the super, Chief.
The refs, there was a few calls out there that kind of were questioned. The worst call I thought was when Dominic Williams got called for holding, and then the very next play, RMT gets taken to the ground.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Secondary tonight, Jay.
There was a lot of people at court. There were people on here saying that. It wasn't just Eastern media.
It wasn't just Eastern media. There were a lot of people on here that said, we're concerned
based
about
on the Illinois State game. Based on
the ISU game, FCS opponent. There are a lot of people saying that. Now, Mateer has – I'm going to say this about Mateer. Gutty, gritty, swaggy, leader, all those things he's got. And he can sling it, and he can make some awesome throws. And then there's a couple plays where he's got to be better, period. Got to be better.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Jeremy. That's when people talk about the mechanics. That's when it comes in on some of those throws where easier throws he gets off a little bit. But, hey, I think I think this is right. I think it's accurate because I do think you're not hearing RMT as much on sacks and stuff. He's getting doubled a lot on the line. And I thought Marvin Jones Jr. took a little bit of advantage from it. He had some good plays. Maybe I'm missing this, but do you guys whine? Didn't really remember seeing him whine a whole lot tonight. I know he played a lot, but I don't remember him making a ton of.
Yeah, and now PJ Adebawore played quite a bit and did a couple of things in the running game, but no quarterback pressures.
Man, that play, you know who was kind of. I think people don't want to talk about him because he had the blunder on the punt as far as the roughing the punter. But Omashigo made some plays on defense.
Omashigo made some plays.
Do you like that they're playing so many guys on defense, or do you not?
I do because, Jay, I do because they're playing well. Like Owen Heineke's deserving the play. It's keeping guys fresh. They're rotating a lot. I don't know how much they rotate on secondary. Reggie Powers is in there quite a bit. I didn't see Boganowski much. Did you? RSJ pretty much played. Bowen pretty much played.
He played. Boganowski played.
Okay.
Yeah, he played. I don't know how many snaps.
Secondary was really good, Jay.
Correct. This is a great point. Jake, through 2 games, OU's -4 on the turnover. That cannot continue.
Worrisome.
That's going to be a demise if that continues. They got to flip that. They got to flip that over the next few games.
Hey, one thing that we need to talk about, the special teams was horrific tonight except for one. And it was a guy getting his first start. Grayson Miller punted really well.
He did well. I agree, Jerm. And Jerm, you've said
from
it all.
An NAIA school, Lubbock Christian, he comes here and he was really good tonight.
Groin issue per drum.
That's not good because groin issues, Trevor, they linger. Now you got next 2 games, Jay, you got Temple on the road.
And then Auburn.
And then Kent State, or is it?
Yes. They had 1 sack at the end, I believe. It was Jaden Jack, or it was it was Omashigo and somebody Jackson, I think. So
Yeah.
I think
Odds on kick return because he was one of the best ones, Greg God. He muffed one. It is what it is, man.
I'd be all right seeing Elijah Thomas back there.
I'd like to see Ott back there some more. I'm until I see him return one, I kind of want to.
It was a woe is me on the special teams day. It
was bad.
And there it is. Temple by Auburn by Kent State. Can we give it up to BV? Yeah,
yes, give it up to him. He was great. He looked like old BV on the
That's
DC.
what people expected though when he went over the defense. Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Greg God, Greg God, I'm just going to say it. You don't know what you're talking about. If you're going to say one bobbled catch means he's not their best kick return.
I don't know what he hasn't done anything, Jerm.
He hasn't, but to sit here and say
he hasn't done anything.
To say he's clearly not the best is wrong.
I'm not a coach. I don't know who's best. I'm just saying through 2 games, we haven't seen him do anything.
I agree. He hasn't, Jay.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
He's got tape to where he has. You can't say he's clearly not the best.
But Jerm, he needs to show it at OU now.
100%. He was a bust this week. Yes, it doesn't mean he's a bust next week. You're out of your mind if you think you are. You're the same people who said Dominique Williams is a bust. You're the same people who said people are trash. Give it up. Ott played badly tonight. I'll say it. Here's the difference between me and some of you guys. I can sit here and say Ott did not play well, didn't look very ready or prepared, didn't look like he was ready to take hits, and still say he can be elite on this team this year, period.
I tell you what it looks like to me. This is just honest opinion here. Ott looks like he's a little timid.
Yes, coming back from the AC joint.
I don't know if he's going to be timid, you can't play him.
Agree, Jay, but to sit here and say he ain't it, you're wrong right now.
Hey, there was something I was going to say, and I just totally forgot since we just
Dominic Williams is not trash, Corks. He's not. He's good.
Auburn now turns into the biggest game because it's the first SEC game and it's at home and you got to win it. So that's going to be a huge game. Satania was trying way too hard to make things happen on punt returns, getting greedy. He did get greedy a couple times. I agree with you. He did have a really good catch down there on the scramble from Matier.
Hey, Crystal, you're wrong. Jaden Ott was not third string.
Who cares, Jerm?
But he wasn't, Jay. He was third string listed because of injury, yes, is what it sounded like.
Great question, Farmer Nate. Where will OU be ranked? If I had to just guess, I haven't looked at all who lost. I'd say like 14. I think they'll move up 18 to 14.
So Satania had a couple of drops tonight. The one on big third down play. Yeah, Jaden Ott started tonight over Blaylock and Barnes. It's a fact. He wasn't third string. He was the starter.
I think OU next week against Temple. I think they got to try to like establish some type of running back run game because Matier was great in the run game, but Jerm, I don't know if he can. That's a lot of hits for that when you get into SEC play week after week after week after week. It's I think they're going to need some help there from the running backs.
Nagy went out and spent money on Jake Michaela, and it paid off today. He beat out Everett, who Nagy rightfully saw as deficient. I was shocked they went with Michaela, and it paid off. He was really good with snaps. He was good overall, Jay. Fasusi is that guy, it seems.
Fasusi seems like he's that guy, Jerm. He really does. And Ozida, I said last year I thought he got better and better. He looks to me like he's the guard there.
I see this, and we're not able to see everything in the chat, so appreciate the apology, and hope everything's figured out on that. We absolutely need a run game. You got to get more of a running attack. You got to be able to. Now, they did it at the end, Jay. They did it at the end when they had to. They were able to, but it was a lot of John Matier with some lead blocking, but that's still the run game. It wasn't scrambles.
No, man. You know what it reminded me of some tonight?
What?
When Matier runs, that play they run where he gets the snap and he delays, a lot like
Blake Bell. It's Blake Bell, but he's a better runner.
But it's a different formation than Blake Bell. Bell does. It's a little bit different. Kanik a couple times as lead blocker was great. I mean, Kanik's not the biggest dude, but he was in the right position. On that same play, the touchdown, Matier's run for touchdown. You had Kanik pulling into the hole, had a great block, and also Heath Ozida pulled and had a great block. Who played last week at left guard?
It was Howland.
No, guard.
Bablinko? Oh, guard, yeah.
They played Foji, and then they moved Favetti over.
EPL some.
I can't remember who it was, but
someone said Jackson Arnold coming to Norman. Arnold had a great game today. Had like 4 incompletions.
Did he?
But OU has got to put him out.
Yeah, I agree. Ott needs to be in space. That's what he does best. You got to get him out in space. But
the receiver was Deion Burks, had a really good run for a tutty.
Yeah.
Which counts as a pass for John Mateer.
EPL. Thank you. It's EPL. He didn't play tonight. It was EPL. Yeah. Hey, the receivers look like they've been blocking pretty good through 2 games. I like to see that.
Yeah. Torrey Blaylock had a good block on the touchdown run by Mateer, but that block that would happen because of Jaron Canick's block. And he's been criticized because of he's undersized in the block. If he would have caught the trick play, which was a great call right after a screen play, like it was a great call. Jay, if he'd have caught that pass, it would have been the night of his life. Like it would have been a phenomenal, like no errors at all.
Hey, I agree with Kyle here. And here's the thing. If you were a defensive guy, how would you play OU?
I would probably pack the box and force Mateer. Not let him run the ball. Put a spy on him and not let him run the ball.
I think you put a spy on him, but you can't pack the box. He'll pick you. He'll pick.
That's the thing. I know, Jay.
Yeah,
Canick looked good, and he's a palindrome. Jay, do you know what a palindrome is?
I have no clue what a palindrome is, Jeremy.
His name is spelled. It's the same forward and backwards. It's palindrome, like race car. Race car. Canick played like a pit bull. Played tough. He's a tough dude, man. He got some yak after catch where he's able to cut up field. Held on to the ball tonight. Really good.
And I would agree with this, Daniel. I think it gets better.
So.
I think it got a little bit better today in the run game, a little bit. I mean, there was a couple plays they were getting 4 yards, which is a lot better than the week before. And I think it does continue to get better. Now, I tell you what could limit that is if Fasusi's injured. Because I think Fasusi was good on that left side.
They were still able to run when Howland came in.
What?
They were still able to run when Howland came in. One of the best plays of the night was they call an all-out blitz, a corner blitz. Mateer sees it. He's able to get away, ducks under the guy. The guy grabs his back of his neck. He gets away and hits Satania on the sideline. Was a phenomenal play. Right after he missed a guy, he's able to come back and redeem himself. That was one of the greatest plays. Fanstop said the crowd was great tonight.
Yeah. Hey, big win, man. Big win.
Oh, yeah.
I would have liked to have seen Canick there last year. It would have been interesting to see. But NFL Sunday, Steelerman's trying to continue that great day he had today, getting engaged, an OU victory, and now the Steelers tomorrow. Get the trifecta, Steelerman. Wouldn't that be great? Special teams has to be better. Special teams has to be better, guys.
Yes, he came in the second half, actually spied Mateer some in the run game. And I think he's the guy who made the play on Blaylock, if I'm wrong, where Blaylock almost high-stepped it in the end zone on that screen pass. He's also the guy that Canick blocked, I think, pretty well in one play.
Yeah. Hey, what are your kind of thoughts overall as this game as it's over? OU wins 24-13.
Overall, it's a massive win for OU tonight at home, beating number 14 in a very good trench test for OU. It was a good trench test on both sides of the ball. OU passes the trench test tonight. They prove that they can play physical against a very physical opponent. Were there mistakes? Yes. 4 or 5 off the top of my head were I thought game-changing plays that could have put this game really out of reach for Michigan, and they weren't able to make them. That's the only thing that kept it close. But even then, you never felt like Michigan was going to be able to drive down and score. They didn't really drive down at all tonight. You had the one big running play where Bowen, RSJ, maybe Kobe, all and I'm leaving someone else out, all kind of overran that and didn't fill their gap. But outside that, really great. Kudos to BV tonight calling the plays. I thought Buck called a good one as well, Jay.
Yeah,
that's what I would say overall.
And Crystal, I wasn't really sweating at all until they ran off that 70-something yard, and I thought, well, they were still going to need 80 more yards. OU shut it down for the most part. So I was happy with the defensive line and the defense against the run. That's what Michigan likes to do, and they couldn't do it. So that's a win for the defense. Yeah, there's stuff to clean up, definitely, Jeremy. But kind of like you said, you can't have busts like that. They had one bust defensively. Another big game, it could come back to haunt you. Mateer's got to make the easy throws that he missed on. I mean, that's the big thing on Mateer. I think he missed some easy ones that he would love to have back. He made some tough ones though right after. That's the thing. That's probably the biggest thing I take from tonight's game is they're kind of when there was some adversity, and me as a fan, I started pacing back and forth. When they ran that 70-yard, I was like, here we go again. And then when OU missed the field goal, I said, here we go again. But they get the ball back and they go score. So they answered this year, which they haven't done the last few years. They answered at the bell when they had to. That was huge. Jeremy, you said it before the season. You said, I don't care what the kicker's doing in practice. Let me see what he does in the game. He went out there first one and missed it in a crucial situation. That's got to be better. Special teams has to be better. One thing offensively that I absolutely love that Ben Arbuckle does, and nobody's talked about it yet on this live show. The one thing that I think he does really good is he's very good at the hard counts. This through 2 games, he
knows when to call him. Mateer's great at it.
And you know what? Same thing being said, Fasusi, no false starts. True freshman, no false. The O-line, did they have a false start tonight?
We had one, Derek Simmons.
Derek Simmons had one down by the goal line, correct. But for the most part, holding penalties on the O-line, there were not a whole lot on the O-line. Pretty clean game.
Not a lot of negative plays overall, Jay.
They got to be better in the run game. But you know what? Tonight's O-line was a lot better than last week. They made an improvement as far as the guys that played. I thought Fasusi was better. I thought Ozida was better than what they had in last week, and I thought Simmons was better. So now you need consistency from those guys playing consistently to really come on.
Mateer was super tough tonight. Took some shots. 350 yards of offense, Jay. Man, hey, this has been a fun Instant Reaction Live. Kudos to the people who have given us super chats. There's been a lot of you. We really appreciate it. Hey, I want to give an update on our dad, Jay, because I know people care on here. We have a great community. If you're new here, subscribe. We go live every night at 9:30. This is not out of the ordinary. We're live every night at 9:30. We don't miss nights, okay? I just want to say that our dad has days left, and spent some time with him today. Declining in health, weak, you name it, he's got it. He's ready to go. He's ready for the Lord to take him. We're at peace, even though it's tough. But man, I just wanted to give you guys an update because I know you guys have been praying, and we sincerely appreciate it. Sincerely, we know maybe you can't type in the chat. We know that you're also lifting them up, and thank you so much for the supers tonight. Thank you for the prayers for our dad. We'll be on air every night at 9:30, and this is a huge win for OU tonight, Jay. 24-13.
Yeah, you're right, Jeff. Sorry you were lagging for a minute, but I have people begging for a trivia question. So I'm going to do it to close the show for everybody. Check out the FanStop, thefanstop.com. Real quick trivia before we get off here. How many times in a row, this is not OU related, has has Baylor beaten SMU? How many times in a row? Pretty easy question if you watch football today. Pretty easy question. How many times in a row has Baylor beaten SMU? I just throw it out here at the end because I didn't come prepared tonight because I was watching OU football. So there it is, 14. Benjamin Banner gets one tonight. Good job, Benjamin. Hey, everybody, really appreciate you all for being on here tonight, post-game with us. It's been fun. Now we're going to go watch post-game reaction from players and coaches and all that. But it's been a good one tonight. Check out the FanStop, thefanstop.com. We will be back tomorrow night. But everybody, have a great Sunday. Thanks for all the supers. And Steeler man, congrats to you. What a day.
Congrats.
What a day, man.